England's youth teams will have to go some to make 2018 as glorious as 2017. But there was plenty in this performance to suggest yet more silverware is well within their reach. The young Lions were unquestionably superior to Italy in their second European Championship group game, yet for over an hour looked as though they might be frustrated. Trailing to Alessio Riccardi's first half strike, England had huffed and puffed in the bank holiday heat to no avail. That was until a 5-minute turnaround in the second half transformed the complexion of both the match and Group A first. A splendid equaliser by Arvin Appiah brought belated reward for all their toil, and then Thomas Doyle's assured penalty put them on the brink of the quarter-finals. England aren't quite there, despite 2 wins from 2 against Israel and Italy. Because of Switzerland's 3-0 win over Israel earlier in the day, England will need a point against the Swiss in Rotherham on Thursday night to make absolutely sure. England coach Steve Cooper deserves credit for 2 half-time substitutions that maintained the levels of intensity. Rayon Tulloch and Bobby Duncan offered an injection of pace and purpose, and Italy couldn't handle the threat. The England manager Gareth Southgate, watching on in Walsall, would have been impressed by England's spirit when it looked for so long like it wasn't going to be their day. England needed half an hour to get going against Israel on Friday night, but there was a greater urgency about them from the first whistle here. Vontae Daly-Campbell at right back made his presence known with 2 crunching challenges on Riccardi inside the opening 5 minutes. Ahead of him on that flank, Xavier Amaechi twice drove infield in the opening minutes but underhit his shots, and they were simple enough for Italy keeper Alessandro Russo. England U17, Ashby Hammond, Daly-Campbell, Crow 46, Laird, Ogbeta, Saka, Doyle, Garner, C, Amaechi, Daly, Tulloch 55, Appiah, John Jules, Duncan 46. Substitutes not used: Dewhurst, G.K., Elise, Dixon Bonner, Coyle, Balogun. Coach, Steve Cooper. Scorers: Appiah 64, Doyle Penn 69. Booked: Daly-Campbell, Tulloch. Italy U17, Russo, Barazzetta, Armini, Ghazi Iweru, Broglie, Gabu, Leone, Greco, Rovella 25, Vergani, Fagioli, Colombo 73, Riccardi, C, Cordonovas 76. Substitutes not used: Gelmi, G.K., Montioli, Ponzi, Vaghi, Semeraro. Coach, Carmen Nunziata. Scorer: Riccardi 14. Booked: Fagioli, Armini, Barazzetta. Referee, Vilhjálmur Thorarnsson. Iceland. Attendance: 7,159. The young Lions were playing at an impressive tempo for such a boiling hot day, and, given their early superiority, it was particularly galling when Italy took the lead from their first attack. Nicola Fagioli managed to roll away from the challenge of Daly-Campbell and feed a pass infield to Riccardi. The Italy captain couldn't have struck it any better from outside the box. The shot beat the dive of Luca Ashby Hammond and nestled in the bottom corner. England couldn't take advantage when a bizarre combination of events resulted in Italy playing with 10 men for a good 7 or 8 minutes. Gianfranco Pascal Greco was fouled heavily by Daly-Campbell, who received a yellow card, and the Italian midfielder had to come off. Greco was furious at being the victim of such a foul. The Italian bench called in 2 subs from their warm-ups and prepped Samuele Ricci to replace Greco. Unfortunately, Ricci's name had become lost in a thicket of UEFA administration, and since he wasn't named on the official team sheet, he wasn't permitted to come on. Ricci looked absolutely crestfallen. Play was continuing all the while, with Nicola Rovella eventually restoring Italy's full complement of 11. England couldn't take advantage then but had a superb chance to equalise on the half-hour. Nice build-up by the Arsenal boys. Daly-Campbell and Amaechi led to the latter rolling across to Matt Daly in the middle. It was pretty much the same spot from which Daly scored England's winner on Friday, but this time he rolled his shot agonizingly wide. England continued to press, and a corner resulted in a scramble inside the Italian 6-yard box. Eventually, Bukayo Saka drilled a shot goalwards, but Russo showed sharp reflexes to block. They continued to hold the upper hand after the break, with half-time sub Duncan firing wide from a good position after nice work by Arvin Appiah. James Garner tried his luck from range, but Russo saved. Following a drive forward by Duncan, Tulloch bent a shot marginally wide of the far post. The pressure finally told on 64 minutes, and it was a worthy equaliser. Nottingham Forest man Appiah collected the ball from Duncan about 40 yards from goal and set off towards the Italy box. Drifting left into a pocket of shooting space, he smashed an unstoppable 20-yard shot past Russo and sprinted straight into the net to collect the ball. All of England's frustrations melted away in that instant, and from their next meaningful attack, they seized the initiative. Tulloch charged forward into the Italian box, albeit away from goal, and was clipped by Alberto Barazzetta. The Icelandic referee Vilhjálmur Thorarnsson had no hesitation and point to the spot. As he had been in a similar situation on Friday, Doyle was calm under penalty pressure. He fired the kick to the right, sending Russo the wrong way. Italy seemed to have wilted and England went for the kill. Amachi's effort looked set for the far corner until Russo dived to turn it away. There was one late moment of alarm when Edoardo Vergani whistled a free kick just wide, but Italy got what they deserved.